I don't need the dragon's breath. That thing sucks. I don't need a blue, obviously. I'm better than that. Here is the problem. Why do we have so many problems?
All right.
Okay. The eyes, Luna. That's actually how you're supposed to pronounce it.
Actually, it doesn't matter.
Well, I've seen most pros say eyes, Luna.
Well,
That's how I'm gonna say it.
Oh yes. No, actually, for a hunter.
Not for a hunter.
What does he say for a
That's
hunter?
not a good gun. You don't? Your brother has it. Wait, if your brother had it, he probably deleted it. Wherever it is. Oh dear.
Maybe
But don't use the hot man.
Oh, Harrison, you infused it, remember?
Why did you infuse it? Why?
Does he say
That's
to
such a
use?
good
Does he say to use Salunifer?
It doesn't
Does he
matter.
say?
You have, like,
What about
Amago?
the exotics? What about the exotics?
What are the exotics?
Or are there no exotics?
No, there's always exotics for good sketchy loadouts.
If he has zero exotics, what's the exotic? Okay, good. You can
Really?
use a Hawk Moon. Use a Hawk Moon.
That would be
instead.
more for a Titan, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, but it's the closest runner-up.
Does he have any? Do you have any others?
What's it called? What's it called? Sniper. Longbow synth. Is it a longbow?
Is that one? Or 1,000 yard? Might be 1,000 yard.
1,000 yard. Okay, then. Yeah, it's probably 1,000 yard. All right, then just use the closest you have to that. Oh, if you didn't use it. Wait, Harrison, are you making a video? Who's gonna make the video first?
Probably Harrison.
Sure.
I don't care. Don't ask me. I'm good with my own loadouts. For me, if you ask me what loadout I should use, I'm not gonna answer. I'll be like, don't ask me, because in my opinion, it's all about preference and all about stealing ideas from other YouTubers. that's what I live by. My motto. Ooh, I'm so close to 225. So,
All right.
I have what? 1,000 yards? Try and pronounce it.
Talak. Is it a scout rifle? Sniper. Does it look like a raid weapon? Does it have like? Oh. I don't see anything. Oh, Tahyuan. Tauhayan. Oh yeah, that's close enough. Pretty good. Oh my gosh, it has mulligan armor piercing rounds. It has smallborn. Oh, that's not a god. Ooh, it's not a god roll, but it's pretty good. It has rifle barrel, smallborn. It's okay. It has rifle barrel, smallborn, grenadier, mulligan. It has, oh, and it has short gaze. Bro, this thing is OP
God
for
roll.
trials. You got a god roll, lock it, boy. Infuse it.
I've locked a lot of weapons, and I ended up unlocking them to delete them.
No,
It doesn't even-
my
Yeah,
gosh,
not-
dude.
Think about it for 5 minutes.
Just
Remember
no,
that
actually don't infuse it. Just use it how it is. Let me see your laughing heart. Let me see the roll on that.
Beck.
My gosh. Single point sling. Triple tap. Perfect balance. That's also a god roll. Bro, triple tap and Firefly, they're both amazing. Let me see your other specials. Oh. Caleb, check out his laughing heart. It's a pretty good god roll. Let me see it.
But Harrison, don't forget to add that tell them that don't use a laughing heart unless it's a god roll.
That
Yeah, it is. But don't tell them not to.
that's 7
You're not using the laughing heart.
cents.
Put on the laughing heart.
Actually, don't infuse it. Don't infuse it at all.
Harrison, put on the laughing heart.
No, just keep it how it is. It doesn't matter if it's infused or not. But yeah, the Tahu Haoyan. Yeah,
That's an amazing gun.
yeah. Okay, but check out Caleb. Check out his laughing heart. God roll laughing heart.
I it yet. I need to.
Triple tap and Firefly, single point sling, perfect balance oil frame, armor piercing rounds, which are no, that's bad, but single point sling is better. But seriously, triple tap is one of the best effects you can get if you're very good.
Especially on a sniper.
If you're experienced, bro.
He doesn't just got the god roll. He has the best roll for a laughing heart in the game.
And I've seen better. I've had better actually.
He has one of the really good
guess
god
what?
rolls
Once I had I'm not joking. Once I had high caliber rounds, and one of the scopes was super increased distance. Yeah.
Okay, really? Should I use that? Yes.
Yeah,
definitely.
but once mine had Firefly, triple tap, explosive rounds, high caliber rounds, and it had the scope, one of the things it had on it, one of the rolls, those choices.
Yeah.
Instead of scope, instead of scopes, it doesn't have different scopes.
I know what you're talking about.
I got full maxed out range with it. It was totally a god roll. But gosh, you got a god roll. With 2 snipers. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Super
definitely.
good.
That's why we always tell you, look at the rolls.
If you trashed that. Oh my
Yeah, that's the
gosh.
thing. That's why all the time people trash guns, and they don't even know it, and they don't even know it's good because they don't look at the rolls. That's why you need to look at the rolls every single time you get a new.
Yeah, because a
legendary.
maxed out Hawkmoon has hammer forged. It has holding
look at
aces,
my,
luck in the chamber. It has all that good stuff.
Look
It
at
has
my,
triple
gun
luck
right
in the
now.
chamber.
Look at my Leah Dumala D. or
Lidamala?
the Ludamala, yeah.
Lidamala. Lidamala.
Yeah, the Lidamala. Look at it. Look at my
Lidamilla.
roll. Like I haven't maxed
Okay.
it, but I'm trying to save.
Last resort. Well, don't you get
It's
under
not
pressure?
God, but it's good.
Don't you get under pressure when you get last guardian standing?
Not anymore. Oh, that's only on strikes.
Oh, then this
That's
is a
only-
better Crucible gun because last resort is OP though.
You know
It's
me
hard
in
to use
Crucible.
though.
I'm like, I don't care if I'm last one standing.
Okay,
like-
rodeo is okay. Last resort and rodeo are OP. High caliber rounds on a pulse rifle? You never find that. Gosh, that's
It's
a
good.
one. And it has a fourth shot.
Yep.
36 rounds? It's crazy. Oh my gosh, your Silver Dread. Oh, never mind. It has armor piercing rounds. Actually, it's pretty good though. Not the best though.
Memory of Perun sucks so much.
Okay, let's. I never even knew that my bread and mart stand is not a. I wouldn't say it's a god roll, but it's really good. Let me check.
No, not
Hold up, let me check.
not in this.
Okay, you have that OP Laughing Heart, Silver Dread. That's good. Let me see your other gauntlets. Let me see all your exotics. Armor. Yeah, all of it. Actually, don't touch moves would be very helpful. Well, yeah, because if you're playing trials, you get knifed. You're invisible. You can go knife him again. You can knife him a couple times. And
then you can kill him.
yeah, so keep the don't touch me's. Or if you're low health, but if you're like you get knifed and you're low health, you can run. So yeah, keep it on. Keep it on. Harrison, how did you get that chest plate?
Oh my gosh, I got explosive rounds on a palindrome.
Harrison, how did you get that chest plate?
What?
Dusty iron? Impossible. Maybe a different one. Yeah, engram, I get it. Wait, what did you get on a palindrome? Let me see it. Let me check if it's a god roll or not.
Okay, let me put it. I got 5. I got.
Caleb, I'm up. Reactive reload, that's good. Mulligan. Explosive round. Oh my gosh, it's not a god roll, but.
I never said it was. I just said it was good.
It's not a god roll, but it's OP.
Yeah. My this is close to a god roll though.
Yeah.
This.
We're not recording yet. But yes, I get it, the blind. I will, Dad. But we're gonna start recording soon, Dad, so. Might have to leave. No, Dad! Dad! I will choke you. Dad! Stop! No, stop it.
Save me!
Stop! Just leave!
Well, you're not recording.
But when I am...
Save me!
Stop! Just leave!
You talking to? Who talking to?
Look.
Save me! Save me!
Yeah,
Just
you're using a pretty good
I'm dying!
Leave! Get out! Dad! Sorry
Tell him that I was
about
recording the whole time.
that. What?
Tell him I was recording the whole time. Just say it.
Okay, don't worry. Well, technically we were recording the whole time.
Yeah, everything's recorded.
Yeah, but I'll tell him when right before we start.
Okay, yeah, you have a pretty good loadout, Harrison.
Let me see. Okay. Hawk Moon isn't maxed out, but
You don't need it maxed
you know
out.
you can use motes of light, right? Oh. Well, yeah.
I literally have nothing in my vault now. I feel really sad.
Your Hawk Moon, it's a good, although it's not it doesn't have any upgrades. That's kind of bad. Also, your Laughing Heart. Your Laughing Heart, all your stuff isn't really doesn't have the stuff.
Doesn't matter if it's maxed.
Not maxed, but it doesn't have the
I don't
god
think-
roll. It doesn't have the god roll effects.
None of my stuff is gonna be maxed.
Like it doesn't have triple tap or armor piercing or single point sling or perfect balance or any of those. It doesn't have those equipped.
Well, you should tell them that this is a good roll you should get, but by trials we'll probably have, by trials time we'll probably have all these fully upgraded. But until then, you should tell them.
Okay, guys, let's just practice our video.
All right.
Like practice what we're gonna do. Okay, blah blah blah. We already started it. Harrison, go. Okay,
Harrison,
blah blah blah.
this.
We already
You
started it. Okay, pretend we already started the video. Now, Harrison, go on with your loadout.
Okay, whoa.
Okay,
Whoa.
let me
You
try
can't
and
say
do
I
it.
had this Hawk Moon. You have to.
Okay,
go
let me
on the
try it
Hawk
for
Moon,
you.
Tell them the roll. Tell them other alternatives you can use for it if you don't have a Hawk Moon, and everything about the roll, what you're using in your whole loadout. That's.
All right, can
what
I
you
can
do.
I give you a little demonstration?
My gosh.
Hit details. That's the whole
That's
roll.
all your roll.
Hey, Harrison, can I demonstrate what you would say? Okay, blah blah blah, the intro already started. Alright, so first of all we have the Hawk Moon. It's not fully maxed out. I needed to though. But if it was fully maxed out, this would be a great weapon to use. High impact, good range, stability, you don't really need on a hand cannon. Rate of fire is great. Not great, but it's fine. The Laughing Heart we have next. It's a god roll Laughing Heart. You want these effects on it, but it's not fully maxed out yet. Sorry. Oh, and don't use armor piercing rounds. It's terrible. It doesn't do anything. Alright, next to the Silver Dread, it's not fully maxed out. None of these really are. But we have this Silver Dread, and it's normal round, normal one. Then we have the Consumed Shell. It doesn't really matter about you, Ghost. It doesn't really matter about your helmet. Just look at the perks, see if it has good ones. Don't touch me's would be very helpful because taking damage from a melee attack makes you briefly invisible. Really doesn't matter about the other armor. Just look at the perks, see if they are good. So yeah, Days of Iron Boots and Iron Saga Cloak. And the Memory of Scory would be very helpful. If you're not a very fast super using person, then you'd like to use Scory. Alright? And that's about the loadout for this.
You probably at the end should say, this is a little tip. You should probably say, hope this helped you guys, and if you have any suggestions what you think I might have done wrong or what you think I really did good on. Please tell me that in the comments. Because
Is that complicated?
Because it's actually not that complicated. Then don't do a video. If it's too complicated, then
It's your choice to.
don't do it live. Then don't do it live then. Because me and Beck might be able to do it live, or I might be able to do it live because Beck doesn't have like.
Maybe
program
tonight
yet.
I'll get my dad to set up lives.
Okay. Well, actually, I'm not gonna do live because people will just keep calling in. Yes, try it.
Yeah, and go.
Okay, don't read the perks. Read your roles.
Oh, and Harrison,
Like read the different.
remember on every single thing you do, the ghost doesn't really matter. Just say that. But also, just look at the details and look at the gun for every time, so you can see the full roll. Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah,
Oh, and
but
Harrison,
don't say stuff like that.
Harrison, the Blade Dancer. Can I give you a little loadout for the Blade Dancer demonstration?
I think my Stormcaller's pretty good.
Your Blade Dancer. Okay, so first equip the flux grenades, and I'll give you a demonstration. Yeah, I'll give you the demonstration. Alright, so this is the Blade Dancer. Again, not maxed out, but almost. Just a few more upgrades to go. And currently, I'll be using the Backstab, which is actually very helpful, and Razor's Edge, which is good for far ranged, and Quick Draw, which is very easy to draw your weapons quickly so you can get a quick shot in people, and Stalker is maybe one of the best ones because if you crouch for the same place for a short time, you gain invisibility for a little. So that's very helpful. The flux grenades are sticky grenades, so are great. And that's the Blade Dancer.
So guys, you guys want to hear what my loadout video will be?
Okay. Okay, I want to practice mine after Caleb.
Oh, okay. So I'll say mine and then you say it. Okay. So, sup guys, this is Homeboy, and I'm gonna be doing my Warlock loadout today. I'm gonna be doing a Hunter loadout, and yeah. So pretty much most of this is all like original. Anyway, I'm going to be doing a Stormcaller one, or like I'm using Stormcaller. So here's all the stuff I have for it.
Still there?
And then I had to switch it. So, okay, anyway.
Restart.
Yeah, restart. Sup guys, this is Homeboy back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing my Stormcaller Warlock, like loadout for Trials, which I will be doing Trials tomorrow. So, pretty much guys, what is going to happen is I'm going to show you everything I'm using. So, that's going to be quick. So, here we go. You can look at my Stormcaller subclass. I'm not going to read everything because it kind of takes a while. You can read, you can look at everything really quickly, like what I'm using and everything. So, first off with the guns, I'm using a Mighty multi-tool. Obviously, you can't really go wrong with the Mighty multi-tool. I haven't fully maxed it out yet. I have like one more thing, but I use all my Glimmer on my Hunter loadout because I gotta get some exotics and stuff, and I have like nothing now on my Volt, but that's okay. So by the time we're gonna be doing Trials, I will have it all maxed out. So your ghost doesn't really matter, but you gotta do whatever you want. You can actually, if you don't have a Mighty multi-tool or you haven't maxed out anything about it, and you don't really want to use it, or you're not even good at it, which I don't understand how anybody couldn't be good at it, you could use a distant star instead. That's a good replacement. But yeah, there's like rangefinder, crown control on this, explosive rounds. It's a pretty OP gun. So at least mine is. I got a pretty, almost nearly god roll, not completely god roll, but it's near. So I would definitely recommend that. So I have the wormwood right now. I mean, this is probably one of the best sidearms in the game. Actually, not probably, it is. And I also haven't maxed everything out of it. Probably most of my stuff isn't going to be completely maxed out, but it will be at least a little bit. So that was my wormwood. It wasn't a god roll, but it is a good wormwood. Obviously you can get that from being not New Monarchy, by doing Future War Cult, obviously. So switch there if you don't have it. The Silver Dread, I'm using that. Most people are using this. Don't use armor piercing, or sorry, you do want to use armor piercing rounds, not high caliber. But just like there's like obviously it's not upgraded again, but yeah, it's my Silver Dread. A lot of people are using that right now. I'm using the Spectre hood. It doesn't really matter about it. I just really like this Spectre hood and like kind of the way it looks. It looks pretty OP. Obviously the impossible machines. If you're gonna use any type of Stormcaller subclass or any loadout for it, you have to use the impossible machines. Also, I'm just using the Pelt of Dying Star for my chest plate. Boots of the Dying Star. So it's kind of the boots and the chest plate match. Then I have the Sepix Deposed Bond, which you can obviously just get from actually killing Sepix in the Strike. The Siva Crisis, which just from a skeleton chest. I also am using the Memory of Yolder, and I'd like to note that my, as you can see on the screen, I'm hitting L2, so you can see that I have Arc Wormwood and Arc Silver Dread. So that's pretty awesome if you ask me. Everything's Arc. So it kind of just adds a little bit to it. You don't really need that. Like, you really don't need the elements to be the same. I just kind of thought it was cool. And then imagine if I put a Zalo. But anyway, so that was my loadout, guys. I hope you found this helpful. If you think you would change anything about it, tell me what you do in the comments. If you think you would keep it the same, then also leave a thumbs up as well, and say that you found this helpful. So thanks guys for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!
Alright, I have some things you should say. Okay, first of all, actually the elements don't really matter. But
I know, I was just saying that was kind of cool.
No, the elements don't really matter, but they also matter about what type you want. So, you know why Paul has like 3 wormwoods, all the exact same roll, but different types, elements? It's because the arc is faster, less impact. It's lighter hitting, but faster hitting. The solar is harder hitting, but slower hitting. The void is kind of in the middle, more harder hitting and slower.
Yeah.
But also, the armor-piercing rounds do nothing. High caliber rounds do a lot.
Okay, I got that.
So you
mixed
want
up.
single
Okay.
point sling with it. So that was a couple things I had to say. Oh, and you also forgot to mention, if you don't have a distant star, if you just don't have either of those, you should probably say you can use like a cryptic dragon if you're really out of ideas.
Yeah, I mean I do have a god roll distant star though.
If you're like really out of the stuff, you don't have the stuff, you should say you can use a cryptic dragon. If it doesn't, if it has a god roll cryptic dragon, and if it doesn't have a god roll, just make it a good roll. Okay, what?
What? You don't need it. You don't need it all
Just
maxed.
tell people you need to
That's-
max it out.
That's literally. I don't have any of my stuff maxed.
Just
I
tell
even
people you
admitted
need to
that
max.
I spent all my. I even admitted I spent all my glimmer on my hunter. I can't max it out.
Well, yeah, my
matter.
Arene, my Breadamont stand, my Crucible Shell, my Jovan Guard, my Endling Plank, my Jovan Guard again, and my Mark of the Oblivion are all not maxed out. I just have 3.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if they're all maxed out right now. It really, like, I have, literally, after spending all that, I only have 91 glimmer. I can't.
Dad,
all.
when it's 9:30 and I'm still in here, just wait for me to come in here. No, okay.
So, yeah. Also, I will be right back. I'm gonna go get a handful of cookies because I'm hungry. And then I'll be right back.
Let me finish. Don't come in here. Don't come in here until I'm done with the video. And if okay. If I'm done, okay, but if I'm dead, I finish. Can I finish my sentence? Be right back. Okay.
Okay, I'm back. And I might want to tell you, Harrison. So
Okay,
Harrison,
I'm back.
cool. Harrison, it's not that hard. You can just, all you're doing is reading. Look at the letters and sound them out. That's all reading is. Yeah, but it's okay. You have to put everybody
Wait,
in
for what?
Destiny.
His armor?
Yeah, well, for guns, armor, all you're doing is looking at the thing and reading it.
Blade Dancer, Hawkmoon, Laughing Heart, the Silver Dread, Consumed Shell, Hood of Malak, Don't Touch Me, Estralord Vest, Days of Iron Boots, Iron Saga Cloak.
The only
Memory of
thing I
Scorn.
can ever think that might be a little hard is the
Like Scory and Astralord. Astralord is
Yeah.
is pretty much a made up word.
see, that's why a lot of people
And
like
Scory.
Essaluna. It's called Essaluna and it's called Isaluna. Because
And the
can
Scory
change
you
it.
could call it
Galahorn,
Scary or
Scary,
Scary.
Scory. It doesn't matter how you pronounce it, as long as it's like Iron Saga. I mean, you kind of have to pronounce that right.
that's
But-
actually Days of
or
Iron
Sega.
Boots.
Sega
Astralord.
or Saga. Sega is the same thing as Saga. Well, no, not really. It's just kind of saying it a little bit, pronouncing it a little different.
Yeah, the
But
Astralord
Sega's
is
the game.
fine. And everything else you should be able to. What? Okay. What? Which thing?
What are you using? What thing?
Hawkmoon?
Laughing heart?
Silver Dread.
Laughing heart. It's a laughing heart.
Laughing Heart.
Your loadout?
Oh, your loadout?
Okay. Also, Harrison, you need to get the name loadout down. Because you
Okay.
gotta, it's actually a lot of people look at these videos. That's why we're doing it.
Alright, guys. You ready?
Well, who's gonna do the video first? I'm guessing Beck, because I'm gonna run into a crucible match real
No.
quickly.
Wait, guys, can I actually practice mine?
Sure, practice it. Say it
Okay.
in front of us.
Alright, hey guys, Frackintosh Games here. I'm gonna say my... Okay, restart. Hey guys, Frackintosh Games here, and I'm going to showcase my Trials loadout and a little different ways of what to use for a Titan. And I'm gonna use Defender or Striker, depends what you're up against. So if anyone's gonna... Okay, first of all, I'm gonna use Hawkmoon, maxed out. Doesn't have to be maxed out, but it would be a lot better. You can use an Earring, RR4, or the Sniper. You don't have to max it out, but it's good because you can use long range and short gaze. It's very good to use. And if you don't have a Hawkmoon, use an Esaluna or Isaluna. If you don't have an Earring, you can just use like, I don't know, just a decent sniper, longbow synth. Also a Bredamont stand. If you don't have this, use a Silver Dread. Or just, you know, that's what you need to use. The Crucible shell doesn't really matter. Any shell, you can use any. I'm using the Helm of Saint, but only, okay, if you see snipers, if you see people with shotguns, you want to use the Defender and Helm of Saint 14. If you see people with more snipers, you want to use a Striker and just any helmet, and then use some Thagamizers. Alright, so these are the Thagamizers. Then I'm going to use the Indling Plate. You don't have to use this, just something with good stats. The Joe Vanguard, Mark of the Oblivion, and Memory of Yolder, because it kills the sprint penalty, which is really annoying. And this Defender subclass is just, you can get a quick look. Alright, then you can look at the Striker subclass, and that is my loadout. And it doesn't really matter about your shader. It kind of does. You could use more blended, that might help, but it doesn't really matter if you have the weapons. All right.
Beck. I'd like to add, or actually not just to Beck, to Harrison actually. Harrison, so here's the
Both
thing.
of us?
That's for no. I'm pointing out something that you did that Harrison should do. So Harrison, when you do it, you don't actually have to name all your perks. You can just say, pause the video here if you want to look at all the perks in my guns and my armor. You just need to say, you don't actually need to say anything. All you need to do is just say.
Okay, guys,
Yeah, all
I
you
have
need to
about
do
30
is-
minutes, so we might have to hurry.
Okay.
And I literally
But all
have
you
to
need
get
to do,
off.
Harrison, is just say the names of the guns, go into the thing, and say pause it now if you want to look at the perks, and I'll put it on the screen for at least 10 seconds. You can pause it and watch and see this. So like you don't actually need to, you know.
Yeah.
Well, think it's kind of simple. I mean, I'm not gonna say the whole thing. I might say some of the like the main perks.
Yeah, like for the
That
Hawk
are
Moon,
really
use
good.
holding aces. Holding ace, like for the Hawk Moon,
No,
holding aces, hammer forge, and luck
the
in
really dumb
chamber is
guy.
great.
I got the god roll for the Hawk Moon because I have luck in the chamber.
It can't have any more rolls.
I know
Exotics
it has to have.
Exotics have the exact same roll.
Yeah, but you have to say that the names, okay? You just need to be able to say the names. It's gonna be weird if you're like, what I'm telling you not to do is say, here's my loadout. You can pause the screen now. Now I will look at this gun's perks. Now I will look at this gun's perks. You can pause it now. Like, don't do that. Please don't. Actually say, like, here's the Hawk Moon. I'm gonna look in. And then you can pause it now. I'll give for every single gun 10 seconds, or you could just pause it and look at the perks that I'm using, you know.
Okay, guys, can we hurry?
Yeah, you can do yours now.
Okay, Mike.
Just
Can someone else go first?
sure. Or okay, Harrison can go first. We'll just try and be quiet in the background. Harrison, we told you what to do. No.
That's the
You
perks.
Just say the name.
Just say the name.
All the perks.
Look at the details
name.
and say pause it now. Like for your Hawk Moon, you could say now holding aces and luck in the chamber would be great to have because that's a triple luck in the chamber with 13 in the mag, which makes it a lot higher impact.
Okay, I thought you were good at Destiny.
He is.
I'm just kidding. I was joking. That's what I say to everyone. Okay, sorry. You have
Yeah,
to
he said
just
it
be
to
able
me.
to say like, yeah, I say that to Beck all the time. Like when Beck doesn't know one thing, I'm like, I thought you were good at Destiny.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I've done it to you
I
in the
have-
past, Caleb.
Yeah, I have issues. Okay, like it's because I get so mad when people. Okay, you do? Darn it.
Okay,
Well,
Caleb, you go first.
You can make the video tomorrow. Bye. Alright, so to
Caleb,
make the video. Yeah?
you go first.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep my mic away from my mouth more.
Yeah. So you can listen, but you don't really want to talk.
No, not as much. Sorry.
I think Harrison left because there was too much pressure. Or it's because he had to go.
Or I really think it was because it was too much pressure, and I think we were a little mean on him, harsh on him.
Well, we were just trying to tell him. I mean,
Yeah.
we're just stating the truth, okay? You can't be like, I know this about this. You know, you have to be like, these are the perks, and you don't go around asking people, is this a good gun? You say, I think I have some good perks, what do you think? You don't say, is this a good gun? Like,
Okay, just go ahead and do yours.
okay.
Leave the Crucible match. I don't care. I have 20 minutes left, and I literally
Okay.
have to get off.
Okay, get your mic away from your mouth, I'm about to start talking.
Yep, it is.
Okay. 3, 2. What's up, guys? This is Homeboy back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my Trials loadout that I'm going to be using tomorrow in Trials. Now, I will let you guys know that when I go to anything on the perks, I will give 10 seconds for you to look at them, or you could just pause the video and look at them, and I will give you some different, for some of the things, I'll give you alternate decisions you can use for these guns, and then also, I'm going to, like, just so you know, I'm doing the Warlock, and it's going to be, the Arc, Stormcaller. So, here we are. So this is my loadout. I'm going to go to Stormcaller. You can look at all the stuff I have equipped, and pause it. So you have 10 seconds starting now. Alright, so now I'm using the Mina Multi-Tool, it's really easy gun to get, so I don't really know. Most people would have it. If you don't like using it, which I'm not, I don't understand how anybody could not like using this amazing gun. You could use the, Distant Star. I have pretty much a god roll on it, but I put it in my vault, so it's not here. I'm using the Wormwood. So, this Wormwood, pretty awesome. Obviously, everybody knows how to get the Wormwood. Future War Cult. So, go get it just for that. So, also, that's just, I'll look at the perks really quickly. Here's all the perks. I'll give you 10 seconds. Alright guys, so I forgot to give you the perks on my Mina Multi-Tool, so I'll give you 10 more seconds. On my Mida. So let's go. Okay, so let's go to the Silver Dread. So Silver Dread, a lot of people are using this gun in all their loadouts. I've realized it's a pretty baller gun, and you probably don't want to use armor-piercing rounds, because it doesn't really do anything. So don't do that. I would use single point sling, for at least what I have, and that's just letting us know so you can see the whole thing now in 10 seconds, or you can just pause it now. Alright, so let's go out. That was a little bit faster than 10 seconds. But anyway, I'm just using the Spectre Hood. It's really doesn't matter what you use for your helmet unless you want to have really good perks, which I am not using. I'm just using a normal old Spectre Hood. It's just getting from I don't even remember how I got it. I just got a Spectre Hood. It's pretty amazing. Anyway, here's my Impossible Machines. Show you the roll on this. You need these for a for a loadout, at least my loadout for the Stormcaller. I would recommend these very, 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 very highly. Here's them Impossible Machines. You get 10 seconds. Let's go. Okay, so that was also a little bit faster than 10 seconds. I'm using the pelt of a dying star. Really like this. I like the way it looks, and I obviously haven't upgraded all of these like to the max. None of these things other than my Stormcaller are actually fully upgraded. Just letting you guys know. So I probably will try and get them fully upgraded by trials, but I mean you don't really have to, but it would kind of be helpful. So I'll give you 10 seconds to look at this. Okay, so here we go. On to the last one, Boots of a Dying Star. So it doesn't really matter what ghost you use, and it doesn't really. I'm using Memory of Yolder. Here's the perks I'll give. So first, okay, I'm skipping ahead. Boots of a Dying Star, which I'm using. Here's the perks. Okay, so also, there's like this one void perk on them. Void double down, increase agility for 5 seconds after a void double kill, which you're probably not gonna get too many double downs, in trials, too many, but unless you're like a god, which I don't know why people are watching this, you probably have your own already awesome god, loadouts. Here we go. So I'm just using the Sepix deposit bond. Here's all my perks on it. Alright, so I don't even think I gave you 10 seconds for that. I just kind of scrolled through them. Memory of Yolder, perks, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. this video. Tell me if it helped you out with your warlock, and tell me if it if don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you if this video helped you out and benefited you for playing trials or just playing PvP or even PvE. Also, tell me if you would add anything different to this, like if you would change anything about it. Also, tell me if it was you wouldn't change anything, and if you would change anything, please put it down in the comments. And still, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I will be doing another one of these videos soon, like for my Hunter and for my Titan. So, until then, guys, peace out. That's Homeboy, signing off. Okay.
Alright. There's one mistake that I forgot to tell you when you practice scout rifle focus. For your Mida, bro. Should've known.
What?
I need to post Bond. Bond, you have scout rifle focus. You're using fusion rifle focus. You should have known.
Ow. Whatever.
Look, equip it now.
I will after I'm have to trim the whole video now. I'm doing the whole thing. You can make yours and I'll be really quiet.
Alright. You already got the stuff trimmed?
What?
You already trimmed it? No, I know you're not.
No, you
haven't
can
trimmed
start
it yet,
going
but you
while
already
you're
got
trimming.
the stuff
While
trimmed.
I'm trimming, I'm taking the mic or I'm taking the mic off my mouth to go away from it, and I'm just gonna trim
Okay.
while you're. So just go whenever you're ready. I'm putting it away from my mouth for now.
2, 1. Hey guys, Frackintosh Games here, and today I'm gonna be showing you my Trials of Osiris loadout so far of what I have. First, we have a Hawk Moon, fully maxed out, and I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to look at it. Alright, that was less than 10 seconds, or maybe 10 seconds, I don't know. Alright, now we have the Earrings Sniper Rifle. It's an order weapon. It's a great weapon though. Alright, remember to pause the video here, or in the 10 seconds given. Alright, 10 seconds, starting now. Alright, that's done. And next we have the Mart's Stand. The Mart's Stand is a great gun, but the Silver Dread might be better. I don't know, this one is a little bit slower. Anyway, I'll give you 10 seconds to look at this. Pause the video when ready. Alright, that's done. It doesn't at all matter what ghost you're using, but I'm using the Crucible Shell. It has the Warlock Bounty, that is good. But anyway, keep in mind, none of these are not all of these are gonna be maxed out, but if you do have any of these and you want to use them, it would be better to max them out. I just showing them. They're not maxed out though. Okay, I'm just gonna show you my Helm of Saint here. This is the Helm of Saint, and I'll give you 10 seconds to look at it. Okay, that's done. Now, first of all, the Helm of Saint is good if you see any try-hard players in trials. Your opponents, inspect them and see if they're gonna go run you with shotguns and close-range weapons. Then you want to use the Striker subclass, and then use something like the Golden Bull Mask, and then use the Stagomizers, which would be much better. First of all, here's the golden bull mask. Alright, done with that. Next, here's the Joe Vanguard, then I'll show off the Thagamizers. Alright, here's the Thagamizers. Pause it right now, or when ready. Alright, that's the Thagamizers, and I'm just gonna keep the bubble subclass Defender, but I will show you the Defender perks I have. Now this is the last thing I need for it, but I'd suggest using it though. Alright, 10 seconds. Starting now. Alright, that's done. Next I'm going to show you my Striker subclass. Also, instead of Striker, you can also use the Sunbreaker, but I would suggest the Striker. Alright, here it is. Alright, that's done. Next we have the Endling plate. And here, I'll give you 10 seconds to look at it. Alright, next we have the Joe Vanguard. None of this stuff, you don't have to. The Golden Bull Mask, the Endling plate, and none of these legendaries really you have to use. Exotics you really just want to use though. Alright, here's the Joe Vanguard. Although this is the Joe Vanguard legs. Alright, 10 seconds starting now. Alright, that's done. Next we have the Mark of the Oblivion, and I'll give you 10 seconds starting now. Alright, that's done. Next we have the Memory of Yilder, and I'll give you 10 seconds starting now. Alright, that's done, and that is so far my loadout that I have for Trials of Osiris. Now, I would suggest this isn't really a need, but you might want to use a different shader if you really are desperate. Like, Knight Errant is a great shader for dark maps, so you can blend in more, but you can use really anyone you want. Alright, that was my Titan showcase for Trials of Osiris loadout. I hope you enjoyed, hope this helped, and I think if you like this video, you should use what is given, or maybe even comment down below to see if there's any other weapons I should use. And if you would use any different weapons or armor, gear, or if you would use the exact same thing. Please like, comment, subscribe, and that's Frackintosh Games. Goodbye.